Okay, so I just wanted to show you an example of how we're using these viral contests as a top of the funnel strategy, where those posts and ads are driving all of the engagement, cheaper traffic through gamification of the contest. So here, for example, you can see that I'm filtering by the relevancy score. We're looking at getting, you can see this post here is the post that we're using in our contests to get a lot of new impressions, clicks, click-through rates. You can see we've got really good click-through rates, really good cost per clicks here. And this is the top of our funnel, because you can see the CPAs aren't actually that good on this account for these prospecting campaigns. And so when you obviously filter by cost per purchase, you can see that once we get all those people in the door, we then start remarketing them, and you can see that the CPAs are a lot lower, but the relevancy scores aren't as good. So you really need to make sure that you are filtering out your campaigns so that you have top of the funnel, which is bringing in a ton of cheaper traffic, because you are gamifying the engagements on your posts using the contest. So you can see here, the post here that we are getting everybody in the contest to like, share, and comment is this one here. And that is getting more and more people to enter the contest, which is then producing more and more likes, shares, and comments. And we filter out all of the actual bonus actions in the contest to then lead to all of our posts that are then converting. But essentially, this is how we really scale new companies. So that example was a case study we did, and it was 100% new company. We set it up from scratch, day zero. The other thing I wanted to show you was the features of how we're getting all of that engagement. So when we log into this contest, which is the example above that you can see we are really incentivizing people to go and like, share, and comment on that post. So as people are liking and sharing and commenting, they're getting points in the contest, and those points are unlocking the prizes for them. So ideally, it's a massive loop. So the loop goes, you create the contest, and then you make the bonus actions down here to like, share, and comment on your Facebook posts. Those Facebook posts are getting lots of shares, likes, and comments, and then you amplify that with some paid media. That gives you the super high relevancy scores, which gives you the really low traffic cost. So you can see here that you're getting clicks through between like really 30 and 50 cents. Click-through rates up from 3 all the way up to sort of 7%. And then once you're getting all of that cheaper volume traffic, you then swap it up for the you then start remarketing all of that with the smaller campaigns that are more granular and don't have as high a relevancy score, but they are the ones that are getting all of your lower CPAs. Now, make sure that you have a few posts that you can test out when you do this. So you have one contest, you test out a few multiple posts. Highly suggest that you use video. And then you also need to make sure that you add those bonus actions of like, sharing, and commenting. Check out the example above. That's definitely going to help. Another account here that you can see this on is we're running this giveaway here. And then, you can see the frequency on that isn't too high. The spend is relatively high for how much we've spent in the last few days. And you can see all of the conversions coming through from the actual all the conversions are coming through from the remarketing, but this is the core prospecting campaign that we're driving all of that traffic with. So ideally, you want to make sure that you have one of these in place to build the top of the funnel, and then you actually get that traffic to convert later on when you use the remarketing, whether it be Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube, email, whatever it may be. But ideally, these large top of the funnel campaigns are what is driving all the awareness, because you can see here that the account average is $1.10 for a cost per click, and even up to kind of like $2, $3 for remarketing. But then we're getting new prospecting traffic in for 29 cents, almost a 4% click-through rate, which is almost 4 times the account average. And you can see the CPMs are a lot lower as well. And we do have much higher relevancy scores on those too. So that's an awesome strategy that you guys can use to sort of gamify your social engagement to build that top of the funnel traffic to then scale your accounts. I see a lot of people asking how to scale, and they don't break up their media buying into top and bottom level of the funnel. You don't even need to go as far as like, those 6 layers or something that people suggest. You really just need top and bottom to start with, and then you can start putting in, more and more layers as you get more and more high touch. But yeah, let me know if you've got any questions in the comments. Be happy to go through them.